What do you have to do?
Call a client. He requested a call at 7:30 a.m. at 5:30 a.m. You gotta do what you gotta do. Hold on, talk to you soon. Good Lord. Don't make calls when you can't breathe. Good morning, gentlemen. How's it going? And that's always what it comes down to, right? Is like everyone feeling connected. And that's something.
I totally felt like
What's up, Trey? What's up, Ruby? VA, section 1 and 2 is supposed to be clear, right?
No, just section 1.
Really?
She's already saw the pest report.
I'm punching you too, I just can't reach. Basically, the power hours, I take just an hour blocked out daily, and I make prospecting calls. So, I mean, that's really it. You're calling them for one of 3 reasons. Either number 1, to ask for an appointment, number 2, to invite them to something, or number 3, to ask for a referral. That's it. Now, if you're not in a working relationship with them and you haven't met with them yet in person, I'm obviously not going to ask those people for a referral. I'm only asking them for an appointment, or I'm going to invite them to something. But no, I would love to chat with you about how we could partner up, and if I can help you, you know, with your business, and you can, you know, be a great accent to mine as far as equity lines and salami sandwich, white cheddar, and chili jam. This is breakfast of a top producer. So tomorrow I have a 6:30 to 8:30 a.m. Then I have an 8:30 a.m., a 9, a 9:30, a 10, an 11, a 12, a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 4:15, and a 5 p.m. appointment. So I could call you at 12:30. That would be 2:30 your time. Calendar's out of hand. It's just the way you want it. We are going to drive about 40 minutes to meet with a realtor in Benicia.
hello?
Hey, what's up, Harold? It's Jeremy Forcier from People's Home Equity. How are you? All right, great. I will send you that email in the next 15 minutes, and I look forward to helping you guys out. So then I just press this button, and it will create an email automatically. Hey, what's up, Josh? It's Jeremy Forcier. It was great chatting with you earlier today. Hey, I'm just driving to an appointment with a client. I just wanted to make sure that you received the link to fill out the customer questionnaire. So, like, it's a great example of when you're on calls and you're doing anything, you're time blocked for stuff, other stuff still happens, right? Like, someone just called me, a new lead, left a voicemail on my cell phone. I was FaceTiming with one of my loan officers while it came in, and you just get off the phone, check the voicemail, and call the person back quickly to make a connection. And oftentimes the mistake that we make is that we think that when we call back that we're gonna actually have to go through like the whole loan process and everything. It's gonna be, we don't have time, right, to do it. Like, I don't have 35, 40 minutes right now to go through everything, but that's made up in our head. That's our fear of that we're not gonna be able to service this person and sell them, when all I'm ever trying to do is make a connection with the person quickly to let them know that I'm here. Ooh, it's raining hard, yeah. And that I'm here to serve them, right? So it's more about speed in just making the connection. Like, even if I didn't have time to talk to him right there, just for him to know that, hey, I got your message, I'm a real person, let's set up an appointment, and we'll go from there, and then you can create the process from there. So. We've been waiting for 5 minutes. We could be getting flaked on, which is typical in this line of work. So, quick tip is don't ever confirm your appointments a day in advance. Just go no matter what. It's called guilt marketing when you get flaked on. And then you start texting them from when you're at where you're supposed to be, because it's an appointment and you're a responsible adult and you're where you're supposed to be. It works really well. So, quick tip for you. We're just gonna leave Bob a little selfie love note. Hey man, I'm just sitting here at your desk, filling out purchase contracts and closing escrows for you. Hope you're okay. Let me know if you have something going on that you need help with, ? So I always listen to either one song all day on repeat, or 2 songs. I'll alternate, like first half of the day, one song on repeat, second half, a second song on repeat. Specifically when I'm working, right? Like when you listen to music, it affects you. So I pick something that will be the same, that makes me feel good. And I'll just let it play over and over and over again. I don't get sick of it because I'm not even really it's like the background music. I'm thinking about my next appointment. I'm thinking about like how I'm gonna structure this loan, or this conversation I have to have with a loan officer or a branch manager or whatever. I'm thinking about all that stuff, and this just creates the backdrop for the pace of energy. And it being the same, creating a constant is super important, I think, to being efficient. I live about a mile from here. Growing up, riding my bike down here, stealing all my mom and dad's quarters all the time. They thought I was riding my bike, and I was just playing Street Fighter 2 and Mortal Kombat and Primal Instinct and all those amazing video games. And I ate here literally almost every day from 8 years old until I graduated high school. Like, this place is the bomb. Super good.
Spicy, you gotta try that place, man. But thanks for letting us see it.
Hey Linda, it's Jeremy Forcier, People's Home Equity. It's 1 p.m. on Wednesday. I think that generally speaking, everyone is doing some of the right things, right? They just don't do enough of it. I think that I'm proof of that, like legitimately, because I'm no Einstein. I think that discipline trumps efficiency. Effectiveness trumps efficiency. I don't think that you can become efficient until you become effective. And I think that's where people get all tripped up too. Everyone wants to figure out how to make it the most efficient. What they're really saying is that I want this to be easy. And I think that's bullshit. Like, I think you have to learn to be effective first, and then you can focus on efficiency and how to dial it in.
I work on anything digital, so there's always something to do.
Totally.
Yeah. Okay, thanks, Jimmy.
All right, bye. So, something else that I think loan officers and mortgage advisors, branch managers, they need to do a way better job of is don't sit on information that you get on complicated or what feels to be complicated. Like, figure it out right then and there. Don't wait. Just call the underwriter. Don't come up with some weird big lie, which is what most people do. They try to withhold like the information. Give it all. How can we make it work, right? And then this lady's getting the runaround from this other lender, right? It was obvious it wasn't going to work based on what she told me. And all you have to do is ask a few questions and then present all the pieces like the Legos, and then ask someone for help on which Lego pieces do we not need to make this work. It's so simple. I love it. And I love Red Bull. Red Bull, it gives you wings. My pleasure. It was great seeing you! Exclamation mark. I just had a Outlook reminder pop up that said that I have an appointment with Jennifer and Margarita in 12 minutes. That got canceled, right?
Got totally canceled.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool. I just wanted to make sure. I was freaking out for a second. I was like, oh shit.
No.
Is that the paparazzi? That was amazing. That made my day. Sure. So we want to look at what does like max qualification look like, points versus no points, and then 80-10-10. What does that look like? So why don't we start? Is there anything else? I want to make sure I write them all down. Like, it's okay to want to shoot people with a paintball gun, but you can't actually shoot people with a paintball gun. So that's why I have it up there. This is the greatness tracker. So every week I fill one of these out. It just basically tracks real simple stuff. How many face-to-face appointments did I have? How many break breads did I have? That's eating with someone or having coffee with someone. How many people did I talk to about real estate? That's prospect calls, realtors, business people, past clients, etc. So the goal is to get 15 face-to-face appointments each week, 5 break breads each week, 60 great conversations, and you will generate 10 leads if you do that minimum on a weekly basis and get 2 deals per week. So if you're doing less than 8 deals a month, that's what you should be doing. Hello. That's what the nap is. I'm ready to rip. See you later, Britt. Bye, Shannon. So I can help you with it when I can see it too. I'm driving, so. Hey, what's up, Danielle? It's Jeremy Forcier. Hope you're doing well.
Thanks, Jeremy. I'll talk to you in the morning.
No problem, brother. Bye.
Bye.
Today was my late day, so I work one late day a week. Killer day, had 7 or 8 face-to-face appointments. Looks like I talked to about 24 people on the phone, generated 7 new leads, got 2 new contracts, new loans in, had a successful happy hour event with some referral partners, met some new people. I think one key thing that we don't talk about enough is you need to overschedule yourself, because you're always going to have like 25% fallout or cancellations. If you have like 8 things and you have gaps, you have to fill in all those gaps as you go. And there's always plenty of stuff to do. People call you, you call them back quickly. You get a new lead, you get to make a new connection during that time. I had someone cancel on me today, and I filled it up by basically meeting a realtor face-to-face that I didn't know while I waited for the other person to see if they were gonna show up or not. So stuffing in tons of things in between all of your appointments and really not wasting a second is what we're talking about. Like, I don't wanna waste a second ever in anything I do. I wanna know that when I did my best, that it was my actual best and I left it all on the table. And you gotta like pack it in like a sausage. It's just the only way to do it. That's the magic.